Hello. Have you ever heard the famous quote by Ronald Reagan made in 1989? Mr. Gorbachev, tear down that wall. It had a tremendous impact on the United States when it ended the Cold War with Russia. But I think that three women had more influence on American culture. Women often had to overcome obstacles to be taken seriously in different aspects of their life. The 1980s were a crucial decade as women had to work harder than men. SchoolDiscoveryEducation.com notes that Sandra Day O'Connor was the first woman appointed to the United States Supreme Court in 1981. She graduated from Stanford University in 1952 with a law degree. Women often had limited opportunities. She would work without pay before getting a job as a deputy county attorney. She was in private law practice and a state senator before being nominated by Ronald Reagan to be on the Supreme Court. Based on biography.com, she was a moderate conservative. She served for 24 years, and when it was time for her to vote, she voted for what she thought would be the best intentions for the U.S. Constitution. She worked very hard to prove herself in order to enjoy much success. SchoolDiscoveryEducation.com notes that Geraldine Ferraro was the first woman candidate for vice president of a major political party 64 years after women won the right to vote. She studied education at Hunter College. She taught English in New York City while she attended law classes at Fordham University. She earned her law degree in 1960. She practiced law and then ran for Congress in 1978. She spent much of her time dealing with issues that affected the rights of women. She helped lead the fight for passage of the economic equity battle, which ended discrimination against women regarding salaries and pensions. She was chosen by Walter Mondale in 1984 to be his Democratic running mate. According to NotableBiographies.com, she was a very appealing candidate because she was from a strong working class and an ethnic background. Unfortunately, Mondale and Ferraro were not elected by the people to lead the country, but she was still very influential because of her endeavors. Moreover, NASA.gov recorded that Krista McAuliffe was the first American civilian selected by NASA to go into space in 1985. Unfortunately, she died on the mission as the shuttle shortly exploded after liftoff in Orlando, Florida. She began her career as an educator, teaching history and English to students in Maryland and New Hampshire. She was a very excellent teacher, but she also had a dream of going into space. Wikipedia.org notes that she won a contest against 11,000 other applicants. This was the ultimate field trip that she couldn't wait to take. She trained in Texas before the Challenger shuttle exploded shortly after takeoff from Orlando, killing everyone on board. She died while trying to fulfill her dream in the hope of helping her students better understand space. Sandra Day O'Connor, Geraldine Ferraro, and Krista McAuliffe were three pioneers who broke new ground for women in the 1980s because of their determination. They worked extremely hard to better themselves and pave the way to help the women have success in various careers that were previously not available to women. The impact they had on other women is still being observed today, as others continue to tear down barriers and walls that had been constructed to give women more opportunities for success. Thank you.